We sit back and we say, I want a compassionate world. And when somebody walked in and insulted me, why did I not create the compassion? Emotionally unwell, disturbed, unhappy, in pain. It's okay, I'll heal them. We were busy nursing our own wound. Who created the hurt? Who created the hurt? And was it possible to create a right thought at that time? Kind world. Kind world is hard. Reaction is hard. But then everyone who's creating these reactions has a reason for why they are creating them. And because we're all choosing to create those reactions, we're suddenly having a world which is not kind always. Everyone has a reason for why they are behaving the way they are behaving. Like you say, I have a reason why I got hurt. They behaved that way. They behaved that way because they behaved that way because they were troubled inside. What was their trouble? We don't know. But any peaceful, happy person cannot insult somebody else. So if someone is behaving somewhere which is not right, is because internally they are not at ease. So they behaved that way because they were emotionally disturbed. Why did I get hurt? I was healthy. Why did I get hurt? Because I did not choose to respond. I just reacted without even pausing to choose a right response. And which means I was not consciously choosing how to think. I was just throwing back the same energy which they sent to me. Energy. 3 things we can do with energy. When they insulted us, it's an energy which comes from them to us. First option, reflect the same energy back. Which means if they abused me, abuse them back. Reflect the energy. Second option, absorb the energy. Don't say anything. Keep quiet, but absorb the pain. Internally upset. Reflect energy, absorb energy. Third option. What else can you do with energy? You can either reflect the energy, or you can absorb the energy, or third option, transform the energy. And which means they insulted me, and they insulted me, and I visualize. They walk in and they don't behave right with you. They say something which is unkind, publicly. They insulted me, I transform energy. So visualize, what will you do in return? So what will you do in return? Bless them. Heal them. Hanji? A big smile, not outside. We all know how to smile here. We know how to smile here. Look at the hospitality industry, the customer care industry. People can be very nasty to them sometimes, but they say, yes, sir. Not that. That's not transformation of energy. Transformation of energy is when we are fine here, not smile here. Why? Because we understand they are in pain. When somebody is physically unwell, do they get a little irritable? Do they even behave unreasonable sometimes? Yes. And when they do that, do we get angry? Do we get angry? No. What do we say? What do we say? It's okay. They are not well. Let's do the same thing for someone who's emotionally unwell. If I can be compassionate and understanding to someone who's physically unwell, why can't we do the same for someone who's emotionally unwell? I was with a group of nurses. It was Nurses' Day. And there were 800 nurses. And they said, oh, stress is part of our life. And I said, what's the cause of stress in your life? And I thought they would say, long hours of work, unreasonable patients, erratic behaviors. And all of them said one answer: when our doctors get angry with us. And they shout at us sometimes. I said, but sister, you're so used to patients behaving in different manners with them. And they are nurses. Compassion is their quality. And they looked back at me and they said, sister, they are not well. I said, sister, they are also not well. And she said, who is not well? I said, anyone who gets angry is not well. And because their programming is very fixed, that compassion for everyone who's not well, they've been doing it for years. It's their nature. So the next day, one nurse calls me up and she said, this is so simple. I said, what happened? She said, today he again shouted at me. And I just created a thought, not well. And she said, I didn't feel bad. This is protection. Understanding is protection. Because if I don't understand that the other one is in pain, I was like, why did they do this to me? It's not they did this to me. They are troubled inside, and that's the energy which is going to come out from them. If someone is at peace here, they cannot shout here. They cannot get irritated in their words, because the energy here is the energy which comes out. So if anyone is radiating turbulent energy, is a sign that they are very disturbed. All that we have to do is take care that we don't reflect, that we don't absorb, but that we become transformers. Ready to be a transformer of energy? Yes? And when we start transforming energy, we're not only protecting ourselves, we're healing the world. The world is going through pain and conflict only because of one reason. We are reflecting and absorbing other people's energies. A family of 4, one person comes home in the evening disturbed. 3 are absolutely fine. But when that one reaches home at 6 in the evening, disturbs, erratic behavior, the other 3 either reflect that energy or absorb that energy, and within the next 1 hour, it was first 1 physically unwell, emotionally unwell, and now in the next 1 hour, 4 emotionally unwell. Does that happen? Does that happen? And if, when that one had come home in the evening emotionally disturbed, and 1 out of the other 3 had just responded with a transformed energy, that one who was unwell would have got healed. And so the situation would have started with 1 unwell and shifted to 1 healed. But if we reflect and absorb, then the situation started with 1 unwell and shifted to 4 unwell. What do we say to them? We say nothing. We say nothing. If someone comes up to you right now, disturbed, shouting, abusive language, don't have to say anything. It's just that don't say anything here. How can they do this to me? Why do they do this to me? Whole day I was waiting for them. This is what they do to me. No value. No one loves me. No one respects me. What is the point of living here? I might as well go away. Don't say all this. Just silence. Don't say anything. And when you don't say anything, your innate quality of peace, love, respect, care doesn't get blocked with hurt, anger. Your innate quality is peace and love. But when we create this series of thoughts, we create hurt, disrespect, even hatred sometimes. And then that's what radiates to them. So if I don't say anything of these wrong thoughts to myself, my love and peace is radiating to them. Let us not get sucked into their lower energies. Let us pull them into our higher energy. Whenever two people meet, the energy field of both of them interact. So suppose one is vibrating at 20 and one is vibrating at 60. So which means one is angry, one is at peace. We have two options. Either the one at 60 will go to 20, or the one at 20 will shift to 40. Two options possible. Does it happen sometimes that you meet someone and after half an hour you say, I was so upset, but after meeting them, I'm feeling nice? Anyone experience that? Yes, that's one option, which means they pulled us to their higher vibration. And the other option is, I was perfectly okay, but after meeting them, which means they pulled us to a lower vibration. This is happening every day. It's just that we are not aware of it. We just have to be aware of how energies are working. How people can either pull us into their lower energy or how we can pull them into our higher energy. But to pull them to a higher energy, we have to remain protected. No getting sucked into their pain. But that will only happen when we make compassion our nature. Compassion that they are unwell. Compassion that they are not abusing me. They are not shouting at me. They are not jealous of me. They are not criticizing me. They are disturbed inside. It's when I say they are doing this to me that I cannot think about them anymore because I'm busy worrying about my own pain and hurt. That's not compassion. Compassion means to have the power to understand and care for them. For them. And for which I only need to do a simple practice. Teach my mind to create a thought and a response which is not dependent on their behavior. And this is called emotional independence. Over a period of time, reacting to people's behaviors, we have stopped choosing our response. So people who are nice to us, we are nice to them. Simple. People who are very nice to us, we are very nice to them. People who are very, very nice to us, we are very, very nice to them. And people who are not so nice to us, we are not so nice to them. Life is so simple. We don't have to do anything. This is where we've stopped choosing our responses. We don't have to do anything. We just have to be what they are to us. And that shifted us from being a human being who has the power to create a response. We've shifted to a machine who just responds to how people are to them. Do we have the power to be very nice to those who are not so nice to us? What we do today, they wished me on my birthday. I will also wish them on their birthday. They wished me on New Year, I will also wish them on New Year. They liked my post on social media, I will also like their post on social media. We do this or we don't do this? Someone comes and tells you, you know what, today is her birthday, why don't you wish her? Why should I wish her? Did she wish me on my birthday? We made life very simple. Okay, I don't have to think what I have to do. I only have to do what they did to me. But because of that, we started losing our beautiful qualities because we were only using those with those who were using them with us. Can I be very nice to those who are not so nice to me? Who all have the power to do that? Are you? Raise your hand. And can you be very, very nice to those who are not at all nice to me? Yes? We can try. Who will stop us from doing it? Who will stop us from doing it? There is one voice inside, which is called ego. And that voice is going to say, why should I be nice to them when they were not nice to me? So I only have to answer that question. And so the voice says, why do I need to talk to them when they were so rude to me? So answer that question. What's the answer? Why should I be nice to them? Why should I be nice to them? Why should I be nice to those who are not nice to me? I have to answer myself. What's the answer? Because that is my nature. That is who I am. Because it's not dependent on who they are. Because it is my quality. Bottle of water. What's the quality of this water? It's going to give coolness to anyone who drinks it. Now, one person holds this bottle gently, keeps it here with lot of dignity and respect. The water gives them coolness. One person comes, throws this bottle. What does the water give to them? Same thing. And one person takes this bottle and throws it right out of the door from here. What does the water give to them? Why? Because that is the quality of water. It is not dependent on what people do to this water. It is the quality of water with everyone, always. Any quality which we use with everyone always is our quality. Choose only one quality today. Only one quality. And say, this is my quality. But once you've chosen that quality, it needs to be with everyone, always. Whether somebody treats you with respect or somebody throws you out, the quality remains the same. Can you select one quality? One quality? Anyone can select one quality? Helpful. Very good. Anything else? One quality? Kindness. Badhiya. Or? Tolerance. Huh? Quality. Humility. Humble. Hanji. What else? Peaceful. So peaceful, humble, kind, helpful, tolerance. With everyone, always. So humble with everyone, always. Not humble with those who are nice to me. That's not a quality. That's business. You are nice to me, so I'm nice to you. Tolerant with everyone, always. Helpful with everyone, always. We need to use only and only one quality with everyone, always, to become emotionally powerful. Because then we are mastering the art of being able to create a response which is not dependent on, and it's completely my choice. Ready to choose one quality and use it with everyone always? And while we are doing that, we are giving ourselves happiness, we're giving ourselves health, we are giving ourselves beautiful relationships, and we are radiating that quality into the world. Let us stop copying people. We are copying behaviors today. We are not photocopy machines. Just copy, copy, copy. Be the original. The original. People are in the habit of copying. Let's be that whom people should copy me. Not I should copy their behaviors and their thought process. Can we start creating a response which is not dependent on the behavior of people outside? Yes? And which means? Hanji? No, we will not try. We have to be very careful with every word we say to this mind. If I say to my mind, try, internally already believing, what do I say to myself? I will do this. It's my mind. It's me. And it is what I want. I am not doing it as a favor to them. When I use humility, when I use compassion, we are not doing a favor to them. We are doing it for our happiness and health. We are doing it so that every cell of our body gets filled with love and compassion and purity. It's for us. If I keep copying people and keep reflecting and absorbing their energies, I have started accumulating a lot of hurt and resentment here. And that is what radiates to every cell of the body and manifests into a lot of other disease. And then I go to the doctor and I get the disease healed. I remove the clot from my body. I remove the tumor from my body. But very often, it's back again. Do physical diseases remanifest? Yes. And have you ever thought why? I got my treatment done. It had finished completely from my body. Why is it back again after 3-4 years? Because the disease was not in the body. It was here. From here it was radiating to the body. I cleaned it from the second stage, from the body. I didn't clean it here. So next 4 or 5 years, it radiates again and manifests into a tumor or a clot in my body. But if I clean it from here, it will never come back again. Holding on to past. Holding on to past. and saying, I just cannot forgive them. I just cannot forget what they did. It's not about them. I'm creating a disease in my body by holding it about them. Is it easy to delete? Easy to delete? Easy to hold on? Easy to hold on? Whatever you say the word easy will, you will be able to do that. Actually, which should be the one which is easier, to hold on or to release? To release. But we said to release is difficult. To hold on is natural. The mind is mine. It obeys my instruction. And I told this mind, to release is difficult, to hold on is simple. It held on obediently. And then I give the mind the second instruction, I can never forget this. It will never forget it. We don't know the amazing amount of power we have on our mind. It's my mind. How many of you have people who obey your instructions? If you tell them do this, they'll do it for you. If you tell them go and get this, they will get it for you. Anybody has people who obeys their instructions? Yes? Yes? Have we ever thought other people's minds obey our instructions? Will our own mind not obey our instructions? Just tell this mind, to hold on is difficult, release. And then just say it to it every day. But if we say, no, how can I forget? Hold on.